What's going on, everybody? It's Charlton with ODGC Exotics. Today is Tuesday, February the 4th, and in today's video, we've got our first clutch pulling of 2025. I was kind of hoping she'd lay the end of January so we could get a clutch, see if we could get a clutch every month of this year. But a pretty cool thing about this clutch, it's going to be the mom is actually going to be from the first clutch that we ever produced here at ODGC Exotics. So she is a Bell, not 100% sure which gene she carries. We know Lesser is one of them. And then it's either going to be Mystic or Mojave because Dad was a Mystic Potion. So the dad for this was actually that Mystic Potion. We got one lock from him. He quit locking, kind of went off food for a little bit. So I wound up throwing in a pastel Mojave Monarch that we have, so that way we could still produce some bells, but everything would be Het Monarch if he took it, and he did lock her for the last two locks. So I kind of expect him to take the clutch, but it's going to take a little while, about 55, 60 days before we'll know which one was the dad, but let's get into it. And before we get her off the eggs, we'll go ahead and show you two possible dads. This was actually her father. He's a Mystic Potion, big old boy, probably every bit of 2,200 grams. I mean, he's a huge boy. Usually a great breeder. So far this year, he's not really locking a whole lot of stuff. Kind of been finicky about eating on and off. If I give him an ASF, he'll eat it every time. Used to eat rats anytime I would feed it to him, but here lately he's been wanting just ASF. Even small rats he hasn't been wanting to mess with, but he hasn't been locking anything for me either, so he might be getting pulled from the breeding program for this year. But the male that got the last two locks in was this male. No, you can be huffy puffy, it's okay. He is a pastel Mojave Monarch. And you probably hear him huffing and puffing a little bit, but he's a sweet boy. I probably just woke him up. Let's see if we can get him a little closer. Oh no. Beautiful what the Monarch does. Crazy because the camera ain't even picking up his colors that great. But that is who I expect to sire the clutch since he got the last two locks in. But we'll be able to know because if Dad took the clutch, everything will be a super. Whether it's a Bell, Mystic Potion. Are you still holding one more? No, you look pretty hollow. Mom looks super duper skinny. I'm almost kind of surprised that she even got pregnant because she was eating pretty good. And then way before most females go off food, she went off food and just quit eating. I'm going to get her put away. And this is going to be clutch number 1. So let's go 1. And it looks like 6 good eggs. Let's see if we can find a decent flashlight. And we'll go ahead and kill the light. Didn't realize I didn't even have y'all in frame. Sorry about that. Nice good veins. 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 They all look like really good eggs. So since I know she just laid them, I'm definitely going to pull them apart because they're not going to be that stuck together. When the mom lays the eggs, they actually don't look like this. They're more translucent looking. And then as they dry, they kind of get stuck together. There's almost like a natural glue to the eggs. And then as they harden, they get stuck together, and it just helps mom keep them in a pile because she's not always going to sit on the eggs 100% of the time. She'll get, in the wild, she'll leave, she'll go seek out water, roll around, go through the water and bring it back to the eggs and wrap around them just to keep the humidity up in the eggs and stuff like that. Real careful. So there you have it, 6 good eggs. Pretty nice because that's the first clutch that we ever produced here at Our Dad's Gone Crazy Exotics. And just give you a little bit of update, we only had 11 clutches last year. We were expecting, I could have easily done around 40, but we were guesstimating at least 25, and we only did 11. But we did move all the ball pythons down to the facility from the house, so I think that shift kind of threw them off, most of them off for a year. But give you a little update of what's going on. Like right now, everything that you see, she's over 20 millimeters. She's over 20 millimeters. Locks, 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 locks. This girl, we're just waiting on eggs, expecting eggs in a couple of weeks. This girl, waiting on eggs, literally expecting eggs in the next couple days. This girl's over 30 millimeters. She's been having locks. This girl's over 20 millimeters, been having locks. That girl's over 20 millimeters. I ain't locking her. I ain't gonna breed her. That girl, no locks. Or actually, no, that was the other lesser. That's right. She did lock with that Mystic Potion a couple times. We're just waiting on her to ovulate. And she should be ovulating any time now. So, she'll be our next chance for bells. Pre-ovulation swell. That's not quite an ovulation, but you can see how much chunkier she is there. And I know we got one more that is about to ovulate. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice chunky bellies right there. She ain't quite ovulate. Definitely that pre-ovulation swell. So definitely going to have quite a few clutches coming soon. A lot of content for you guys. We'll definitely do some egg cuttings. I always say I'm going to do clutch updates, but by the time they have a couple meals and get ready to go, they're already going to shows because we sell so many ball pythons at the shows and stuff, and animals in general, the geckos and everything, that as we're producing them, they're flying off the table. So if you want anything from us, make sure you come to a show, because right now we're not currently posting anything on Morph Market or doing any online sales, but I expect to probably have to do that this year, as long as all the ball pythons do like they're supposed to this season. But anyway, y'all make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I gotta get out here and clean these rats, so anybody want to come help me, y'all come help me. Y'all have a good one.